What's up, woodworkers? This is the Epoxy Drip Bowl. I'm tired of all the videos that show the finished piece at the end, so here it is at the start. After I made the Chaos Bowl, I realized I had to have less chaos. I needed to explicitly control the shapes that come through the epoxy. So I started experimenting in the CAD program Fusion 360 with a plugin called Image to Surface to generate semi-random 3D textures. I then went into the shop and glued up some pieces of cherry to create a bowl blank. I took it over to the CNC machine, glue taped it down, and indicated it in. I started the operation but quickly noticed a problem. My air setup was blowing water on everything. I've had this trouble before and I think I've solved the problem now, but at the time I just put on my vacuum attachment and stopped the time lapse. This was my first time doing a shape like this in the CNC machine, and I used a roughing strategy called 3D Adaptive. It mills out a huge chunk and then backsteps to do the final shape. This was causing a lot of chip out on my mountain terrain. Despite this, the shape turned out pretty well, and I later solved the problem by doing a 3D pocket roughing. I wanted to create a copy of the ink and oak bowl that had drips on the side, so I reused the same mold from it. If you pour epoxy over unsealed wood, the pores will let air seep out and you get bubbles in your casting. The way to solve this is by sealing the wood with a thin coat of epoxy. After the epoxy dries, you have to sand the shiny part a bit so the next coat of epoxy will stick to it. At this point I dropped it back on the CNC machine and started roughing out the bowl shape. As you can see, I optimized the air setup a bit. The bottom op left some little nubs, so I had to hand sand them off. For this first purple bowl, I tested no sanding on the epoxy, and the finish came out okay. It's finished with a food safe cutting board oil. Thanks everyone for checking out this video. Subscribe, comment, and like. It encourages me to make more videos.